everybody, it's me Charlotte, and today I'm going to show you guys how to knit the bee stitch. This is a very nice stitch. I believe it's in the brioche family, but do not be intimidated by that because it is really easy. It is a 4-row repeat, but like I said, an easy 4-row repeat, so it is definitely beginner friendly. This is the front. This is the back. I think even the back has a pretty cool design to it. It does lay flat. I think I would use this as like a washcloth, a dishcloth. You could do a whole scarf with this. I think it'd even make a nice placemat or rug. It's a very nice, fun stitch. It goes quickly, and it has a very nice texture. So before we get into it though, real quick, I want to say thank you for everyone who has subscribed to my channel. Thank you for liking and commenting and sharing my videos. It really does help me out when you guys like my videos. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so now. And if you'd like to follow me on Facebook, that link will be in the description below. Alright, I'm going to show you guys how to do this. Like I said, it is a 4-row repeat, so super, super easy. Let's get started. Okay, you are going to need to cast on an odd number of stitches. You're only going to need to know 2 stitches for this stitch, and it is the knit stitch and the stitch, or the knit one below. I will show you the knit one below. Do not be intimidated by it. It is not that hard. Okay, you want to cast on an odd number of stitches. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Going with 11 stitches. Okay, the first row of our 4-row repeat is going to be knit all stitches. That is easy, right? So, you want to knit all the stitches for row 1. I know. I say this every time. You think I would be faster by now, but I'm not. So, watching me knit, probably not the funnest thing in the world, but we'll get through it. Alright, so row 1 was knit all stitches. Row 2 is going to be where you have to knit in the stitch below. So, for row 2, you want to knit the first stitch, and then you want to knit in the row below, or the stitch below. Now, you can see this bar right here. Can you see that bar? Okay, if you put your needle in that bar, there's a hole. Try to open it up. Can you see that hole right there? You want to stick your needle right in that hole and bring up a stitch. Okay, so the repeat for the row 2 is knit 1 in the stitch below, knit 1 in the stitch below, and you can pull your work apart and you can see that hole right there. You just want to put your needle in there and bring up a stitch. Then you want to knit 1 in the stitch below, knit 1 in the stitch below, knit 1 in the stitch below, and you will end with a knit 1. Okay, that was row 2. Row 3 is going to be knit all stitches. So, like I said, this is a very easy 4-row repeat. I will have it written down in the description below, the 4 rows you need to know. I think you guys will have this mastered. It's not that hard to remember. Probably you want to write down 1, 2, 3, 4 on a piece of paper just to keep track of your rows and what row you're on. But as far as knowing the stitches, I think you guys are going to get that. Alright, row 3 was just knit all stitches. Row 4, all we're going to do for row 4 is pretty much the same thing we did for row 2, except we're going to start out with knit 2. So we're going to knit 1, knit 2, and then we're going to knit in the stitch below. Again, you can pull your work apart, and you can see that hole. You just want to stick your needle in that hole and bring up a stitch. Okay, knit 1 in the stitch below, knit 1 in the stitch below, knit 1 in the stitch below. Now you want to stop when you have 2 stitches on your left needle and you want to knit the last 2 stitches. Alright, that was row 4. Again, I said I will put that in the description below, the 4 rows you need to know. And if you want it, when you go to bind off, you want to bind off after a row 4. And I just use the regular bind off, which is just knit 1, knit 2, take the stitch that you made first, slide it over that last stitch you just made, knit the next stitch, slide that stitch that's on the end of your right needle and slip that over that last stitch you just made, and you just continue in that way until all your stitches have been binded off. And that's how you do it, guys. Super easy. And like I said, this is what the front looks like. This is what the back looks like. It is a very nice, simple, easy pattern. It is squishy and kind of soft. It feels really nice. I encourage you guys to at least give it a try. Let me know what you think. And that's it. That's going to be it for today, guys. So if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so now. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help. And if you'd like to follow me on Facebook, that link will be in the description below. So until next time, guys, I hope you all have a super wonderful, fabulous day, and happy knitting. Bye.